Hey, Gary Baker here with 30minutemarketing.net. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about Thrive Themes and becoming a Thrive Themes member, getting access to all the themes, all the plugins, support Thrive University. So let's get into it, all right? So here we are at thrivethemes.com. And as you can see, I'm actually logged in, so I have access to the blog, membership dashboard, forums, university, and all the products. So just real quick, let's just walk through and take a look at this. So if you take a look at all the product highlights, of course, Thrive themes are the actual themes that, build out, that show, that are the framework for the way that your web page looks, right, when you're using WordPress. So first things first, that's Thrive Themes. That's the themes behind Thrive Themes. And you have other plugins, of course, like Thrive Leads, Thrive Architect, Landing Pages, Clever Widgets, Headline Optimizer, Thrive Ultimatum, Thrive Ovation, Thrive Quiz Builder, Thrive Comments, Thrive Optimize. Yeah, that's a lot of plugins. So that's one of the key things behind the reason that I've chosen Thrive Themes and become a yearly member. The ability to build out a website with multiple different themes that Thrive Themes has and just use their collection of plugins versus finding a one-off theme and then going and looking for plugins and then testing and making sure they all interoperate as well together and that you don't have any collisions, don't have any problems. And then you don't you'll wind up with a lot of finger pointing when you go to get support. Other vendors will say it's Thrive. Thrive will be like, well, we don't know, but it possibly could be this plugin, disable the plugin. You have to go through all these steps. As when you're using Thrive themes and Thrive plugins to do basically everything that you need to do on your web page, you don't run into this problem as much. So let's take a quick look inside of the member dashboard. So here we are inside the members dashboard, and the first thing I want to show you is, and this is pretty recent as well, is they came up with one plugin called the Thrive Product Manager plugin, and it gives you the ability to load this one plugin and then load all the other plugins as needed or as you want, as you need to build out your website. In the past, they were just like every other WordPress site. You would go and you would pick each plugin and you would install it. Or here, if we'll take a look inside, you can see that this is WordPress 5.0, and this is a site I have called Health Nuts. So inside of here, you'll see, we'll go quickly look at the plugins, and you'll see inside the plugins, what I have installed here is I have scroll down here, you'll see that I have Thrive Product Manager installed, as well as Apprentice, Architect, and Quiz Builder. So if you go down here, you'll see the Thrive dashboard, which will show you, once you get all the plugins installed, it'll show you everything you have about your installed products. So here again, you can see Thrive Apprentice, Quiz Builder, Architect, build up the core of this website, and then a focus blog is the Thrive theme. So go back to Product Manager, and this is the plugin I want to show you that I was talking about earlier. This gives you the ability to select or deselect all the plugins. So you install this one plugin, then you have the ability from inside this Product Manager to install all the other plugins or products as needed. So we'll take a quick look here at Health Nuts, the way it looks. So if you go to the main site here, the main site of Health Nuts actually starts with a quiz. So this is Thrive Quiz Builder, gives you the ability to run a quiz. Of course, you can go through that, start your quiz, and you can see it's going to ask you questions starting off. Of course, it has a blog here. And then this is Thrive Apprentice, which gives you the ability to build out courses and modules, as you can see here, for logged in only users and for users that are, basically this is free. So you don't even need to be logged in. And it's just a course that you can go through, course with a bunch of different lessons, as you can see there. So that's a quick look inside the ability to build out courses using Thrive Architect. Again, this review is more about the reasons and the methodology, the philosophy of why I chose Thrive Themes. Thrive Themes has great support for their product as well. When you're inside the members area, you'll see a forums area here, which is actually their support forums. So you have the ability to search all the public messages, and by public I mean the people that are logged into their membership area, but you also have the ability to send private messages to get support. So it works out. It may not be the best way to do support. You see some pros and some cons. Some people like it. Some people, absolutely hate it. But that's going to happen with any product out there. Whenever I've had a problem so far, whenever I was able to hop on the forum, ask a question, I was able to get support, fairly quickly and get all my questions answered. So at this point, I have no issue with that. So let me show you real quick inside of University. So inside of Thrive University, which you can actually get a free account, and I'll have a link to Thrive University as well, of course, to Thrive Themes, but Thrive University, specifically, there'll be a link down in the comments below. Because once you get in here, a lot of this stuff are free lessons. And you can see this is just like my Health Nut site, right? This is Thrive Architect. You can see the layout is pretty much is very similar as far as way each lesson or module is laid out here. But the thing I want to show you, if you're not a Thrive member, you're not going to get access to some of these Thrive member exclusive modules that you're definitely going to want to take advantage of once you become a member. So that's just another advantage of the fact behind Thrive Themes. Thrive Themes is not just themes and plugins, it's also training, as well as they have a knowledge base here. So we'll go back to the member dashboard real quick, and I want to show you inside my members dashboard and show you one of the things that I wish I would have paid more attention to when I first started. So if we go inside my account installations, when I first started, I purchased Focus Blog because I was like, I want this theme because I really like the way that it looked. So I purchased Focus Blog for unlimited sites, and it cost me $67. Okay, so then I went ahead and I was like, after I purchased Focus Blog and then started doing more research, I found Architect, I found Apprentice, all these things, and I was building Health Nuts and had everything I needed. So I joined the membership for $180. Well, not too much later on, as I was doing more research and I found other plugins and I saw one-off payments and, get sort of mixed into the idea of, okay, well, this theme is better than that theme. I decided to cancel Thrive Themes, and then about, not very much longer later, I went back and I was going to build another website, and I was like, oh, I want to install this plugin, Thrive Architect, Thrive Leads, Thrive Quiz Builder, and I realized I no longer had access to them. And then the one-off payments versus the yearly membership, I wound up paying the new price, which was $198. So, point being is, it's not perfect, but the issue being that if you get a yearly membership, it gives you time to get inside, see all the aspects of the way the products work together, and it really gives you the ability to pay. For example, I paid $67 for one theme versus the $198 to get access across the board, to include University, which has lots of training as a marketer that, you're going to pay a lot more for one-off courses, one-off themes, one-off plugins, just to give you the ability to test this and see how it works out for you. Okay. One of the things here that you can do is you can actually go in and look at the demo sites. So if you want to see the actual themes themselves, so for example, this is Focus Blog, and then they have all their themes here, and you can select each one of these and you can take a look at it. Here's Ignition, and of course up here you have your desktop, you have your tablet, and then of course tablet, portrait, so landscape, portrait, and then mobile landscape, mobile portrait, and you can see the way that it'll create a hamburger menu and all that kind of stuff, so you can see the different aspects, the different layouts, the way it's mobile responsive. So that's a quick look inside of the members area and the Thrive Themes website, and a little bit of talking about sort of why I decided to spend the money each year and have it there versus just paying one-off per plugins or per theme. Because here's the thing, 30minutemarketing.net, that's Thrive Themes. Internetmarketingmistakes.net, that's Thrive Themes. GaryBaker.com, this is a monthly newsletter. This is a landing page. That's Thrive Architect to build the sales page. Health Nuts you've already seen. That's Thrive Architect. And I could keep going down the road. And as I build more sites, and as my business grows, I have the ability for that one monthly membership, not only to access the training, but all the themes, all the plugins, support, as well as I have the ability to promote Thrive Themes as an affiliate. So that is basically the concept, the ideas that I wanted to show you. Everything about why I chose Thrive Themes. for example, their support is done through a forum, one of the cons, and it's not really a con for me per se. Haven't had any trouble to this point, but I have heard people complain about the forums. But they do have, they have a public forum for members. Then they have, the ability to send private messages to the support staff. They don't have a traditional quote unquote support desk like some other products, some other companies. But I've really haven't had any problems. Some people talk about the fact that Thrive Themes is bloated, it slows your site down. Of course, going back to the product manager, once you're inside the product manager, if you just install all these plugins across the board and you don't need them, of course, you're going to have more stuff on your website that you don't need. So, build it out, be smart about it, use it, test it, figure it out, work with a developer if you need to, go to the support forums, ask them questions about that. But, I haven't had any problems myself with speed or anything like that. One other knock, and I say a knock or a con that I've heard and I've read about, is currently Thrive Themes doesn't have a true membership functionality. So Thrive Apprentice gives you the ability to build out courses on your site, but it doesn't have a module. It doesn't have a protection module, or it doesn't have the ability to set up a membership site from the aspect of it doesn't have an API that integrates with ClickBank or JVZoo or Warrior Plus or PayPal. Okay, so you need a third-party solution to actually take care of the membership itself, the user accounts, the payments, and all that kind of thing. I personally have a third-party product that I use for that. I do believe it's on the Thrive Themes roadmap. Don't quote me on that. But so those are just the things, like I said, you go through, take a look, test it out. For sure, get a free membership to Thrive University, which I said will be in a link in the comments below. Take a look at it, go through their training, look at their blog. Of course, they have so many informative blog posts, not only on design, email marketing. They talk about GDPR, so compliance. They talk about web design and all that kind of stuff. And one last thing before I let you go that I want to show you inside of Thrive Themes, or inside of WordPress, and why Thrive Themes wasn't really, or how Thrive Themes helped me to not really have a big concern when it came to Gutenberg and 5.0. So as you see, this site is on 5.0. So if I go in here to add a new post, Gutenberg is going to launch by default because that's 5.0. So when that comes up, you're going to see the Gutenberg interface, which a lot of people, as of shooting this video, are up in arms about Gutenberg because they took away the classic, or the old way of editing posts. But for me, because I've been using Thrive Themes and specifically Thrive Architect to do posts, I don't even need to take the time to go and learn all these features of the new Gutenberg 5.0 post interface. I just simply launch Thrive Architect, and then once I'm inside, I just create my post the way I used to create my pages using Thrive Architect, which I already know. So therefore, Thrive Themes has allowed me to learn one interface, and I just keep moving forward with Thrive Themes versus the next update of WordPress. All right. So as you can see, that launched real quick. And of course, if I slide this over, you can probably see right here. Sorry about that. You'll be able to see I can add elements, and I can actually go through the settings. So the ability for me to launch right here inside of Thrive Themes to build, my paragraphs and everything. So again, point being, Thrive Architect gave me this ability, and I learned Thrive Architect. Therefore, I don't have to worry about the WordPress editor. I just edit it with Thrive Architect. And that's the last thing I wanted to show you, and that wraps it up. Again, I will have a link to everything I talked about down in the description. Give me a thumbs up, hit the bell, subscribe button, all that good stuff that we do here on YouTube. Leave me a comment, ask me any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer about the way that I use Thrive Themes, and all the plugins, and answer any questions you may have about support, any of the other products, anything you can think of or that I can think of. Just let me know. And I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Again, this is Gary Baker with 30minutemarketing.net, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.